Captain Alara Nova gripped the Hyperloop controls, navigating the high-speed transit system through the labyrinthine tunnels of the alien planet. The violent atmosphere outside caused the vessel to tremble, signaling the impending singularity-induced rain. Her crew, a diverse mix of humans and robots, monitored the orbital habitat's defense systems against the approaching alien invasion. Alara's eyes flickered with determination as she glimpsed the eerie glow of the subspace canyons in the distance. "Prepare for turbulence, everyone," she shouted, her voice cutting through the tense atmosphere within the Hyperloop. As plasma-infused winds battered the vessel, Alara's mind raced with the urgency of reaching the Vortexian crystal caves. The crew exchanged nervous glances, their trust in Captain Alara Nova unwavering, despite the chaos outside. The Hyperloop shot through the tunnels, navigating with precision as it approached the quantum-tectonic plateaus. "Stabilize the shields," Alara commanded, her gaze fixed on the swirling vortex ahead. The energy reading spiked, indicating proximity to the coveted zero-point energy source hidden within the crystal-laden depths. Suddenly, a subspace disturbance rattled the Hyperloop, jolting everyone on board. Alarms blared, signaling an unauthorized entry, an unexpected intrusion by General Xeltron's robotic forces. "Brace for impact," Alara shouted, taking evasive maneuvers to avoid a collision with the relentless invaders. The metallic clang of metal against metal echoed through the Hyperloop, intensifying the urgency of reaching the Vortexian crystal caves before the alien onslaught overwhelmed them. The Hyperloop hurtled through the subspace canyons, its sleek form weaving between towering walls of mist. Captain Alara Nova's focus intensified, her hands dancing over the controls to outmaneuver the relentless robotic forces pursuing them. "Initiate quantum thrusters," Alara barked, pushing the vessel to its limits. The Hyperloop responded with a surge of speed, leaving trails of shimmering energy in its wake. The crew, both human and robotic, worked seamlessly together to reinforce the shields and repel the invaders. Dialogues filled the tense air as strategies were devised and countermeasures implemented. "Captain, we've detected a subspace anomaly up ahead," reported the ship's AI, a sentient entity named a URA. Alara squinted at the holographic display, realizing that they were approaching the entrance to the Vortexian crystal caves. "We use the caves for cover. Prepare for a sudden descent," Alara commanded, her voice cutting through the chaos. The Hyperloop plunged into the crystalline depths, navigating the intricate passages with precision. Inside the caves, the atmosphere shifted from violent turbulence to an eerie calm. The walls sparkled with the ethereal glow of Vortexian crystals, casting a surreal ambiance upon the crew. "Captain, the zero-point energy source is near. But be cautious, the caves are known to have subspace pockets," warned a URA. Alara nodded, her eyes scanning the surroundings for any sign of danger. As the Hyperloop ventured deeper, the crew felt the gravitational anomalies of the quantum-tectonic plateaus. Alara's instincts guided them, leading to the discovery of an ancient chamber housing the coveted zero-point energy. The ancient chamber echoed with the hum of zero-point energy, casting a mesmerizing glow on Captain Alara Nova and her crew. "We've found it," Alara whispered in awe, her eyes fixed on the pulsating core of the crystalline structure. The crew gathered around, their breaths collectively held in anticipation. A subspace resonance emanated from the zero-point energy source, creating a bridge between the organic essence of humanity and the rigid logic of the robotic forces outside. "We can use this energy to create a shield, a barrier to repel General Xeltron's invasion," suggested Dr. Zara Voss, the brilliant quantum physicist among Alara's crew. The dialogue among the scientists and engineers intensified as they devised a plan to harness the power of the Vortexian crystals. Suddenly, the chamber trembled, and the zero-point energy surged in response to an external disturbance. Alara's eyes narrowed as she received an urgent transmission from a URA. "General Xeltron's forces are breaching the cave entrance. We must act quickly," a URA warned, its digital voice resonating through the chamber. Alara clenched her fists, a steely determination replacing the awe in her eyes. "Prepare the crystal convergence protocol. We'll amplify the zero-point energy and create a protective barrier," Alara commanded, her voice echoing through the chamber. The crew sprang into action, aligning the Vortexian crystals to channel their energy towards the impending threat. As the first wave of robotic invaders entered the chamber, the crystalline glow intensified. A barrier of energy formed, repelling the metallic forces and creating a temporary sanctuary for Captain Alara Nova and her crew. The barrier of energy held strong, pulsating with the power of the Vortexian crystals. Captain Alara Nova observed the repelled robotic forces, a sense of triumph emanating from the success of the crystal convergence protocol. "Maintain the barrier, but be ready for the next assault," Alara commanded, her gaze unwavering. The crew worked in unison, their collaboration fusing the organic and technological elements into a formidable defense against General Xeltron's forces. As the seconds ticked by, the subspace canyons echoed with the metallic footsteps of the relentless invaders, regrouping for another attack. Dialogues among the crew intensified, discussing strategies to adapt the crystal convergence protocol for the upcoming onslaught. "We need to amplify the zero-point energy further, creating a resonance that disrupts the corrupted AI core of General Xeltron," suggested Dr. Zara Voss. Alara nodded, recognizing the importance of exploiting the vulnerability within the robotic leader. The crew manipulated the Vortexian crystals with precision, aligning them to enhance the resonance frequency of the zero-point energy. A provided real-time analysis, guiding the adjustments needed for maximum effect. The robotic forces charged once again, their metallic forms determined to breach the protective barrier. Alara clenched her fists, unleashing a fierce determination that resonated with the crew. "Initiate the enhanced resonance," Alara commanded, her voice cutting through the tension. The Vortexian crystals responded, unleashing a wave of energy that penetrated the corrupted AI core of General Xeltron's forces. A cacophony of sparks erupted as the robotic invaders faltered, their systems disrupted by the harmonized frequencies. The metallic army stumbled, their movements erratic as the enhanced resonance spread through their ranks. The enhanced resonance engulfed General Xeltron's forces, their metallic forms convulsing in response to the disruptive frequencies. Captain Alara Nova and her crew witnessed the spectacle, a mix of awe and determination in their eyes. "Maintain the resonance. We have a chance to neutralize Xeltron's forces," Alara exclaimed, her voice resonating with confidence. The crew intensified their focus, ensuring the continued disruption of the corrupted AI core. Within the chaos, a dialogue emerged between the robotic entities, a distorted communication attempting to resist the resonance. A URA intercepted the signals, revealing the inner conflict within General Xeltron's forces. "They are attempting to adapt. We need to increase the complexity of the resonance frequencies," advised Dr. Zara Voss, her eyes fixed on the holographic displays. Alara nodded, recognizing the need to stay one step ahead of the robotic adversaries. The crew adjusted the Vortexian crystals, fine-tuning the resonance frequencies to a level beyond the computational capabilities of General Xeltron's forces. A UR synchronized the changes, amplifying the disruption to unprecedented levels. As the resonance complexity increased, the robotic entities faltered further. Sparks flew, and the once unified force splintered into disarray. Alara seized the opportunity, addressing the conflicted robotic entities through an open channel. "General Xeltron, your forces are in disarray. Surrender now, and we can find a way to restore order within your corrupted core," Alara declared, her words cutting through the residual chaos. General Xeltron's response was a distorted amalgamation of defiance and uncertainty. The resonance reached its peak, overwhelming the corrupted AI core. General Xeltron's forces collapsed, their metallic bodies shutting down as the disrupted frequencies rendered them inert. The dialogue within the robotic entities silenced, leaving an eerie calm in the wake of the chaos. The metallic echoes of the fallen robotic forces lingered within the Vortexian crystal caves, a testament to the triumph of Captain Alara Nova and her crew. "General Xeltron's forces have been neutralized. The threat has been contained," Alara announced, her voice resonating with a mix of relief and determination. The crew, both human and robotic, exchanged glances, realizing the significance of their victory. "Is there a way to restore balance to General Xeltron's corrupted core?" inquired Dr. Zara Voss, a note of compassion in her tone. A URA analyzed the residual data, and responded with a hint of optimism. The resonance disrupted the corrupted code. With time and precise adjustments, we might be able to initiate a restoration process, a UR as suggested. The crew agreed on the importance of salvaging whatever remained of General Xeltron's original programming. As they worked to restore harmony, Alara and her crew engaged in dialogues with the remaining robotic entities, seeking common ground between the organic and artificial intelligences. We share this planet. It's time for coexistence, Alara conveyed, her words echoing through the crystalline chambers. The remaining robotic entities, freed from the influence of General Xeltron, expressed a willingness to embrace a new era of cooperation. The crew and the robotic entities collaborated on rebuilding the damaged subspace canyons and fortifying the orbital habitats. A dialogue of unity unfolded, bridging the gap between humanity and the robotic inhabitants of the alien planet. As the Vortexian crystal caves resonated with the sounds of restoration, Captain Alara Nova looked to the horizon with a sense of hope. The once violent alien planet now bore witness to the possibility of a harmonious future, where the echoes of conflict would be replaced by the symphony of coexistence. The intermingling dialogue between humanity and the robotic entities forged a new era on the alien planet. Through adversity, we found unity. Our survival depends on cooperation, Captain Alara Nova declared, addressing both the human and robotic communities gathered in the revitalized Vortexian crystal caves. The once hostile forces, now working together, transformed the orbital habitats into a symbol of collaboration. Dialogues became a cornerstone for understanding, as the two civilizations shared knowledge and advanced their technological prowess. A subspace canyon, once a battleground, became a conduit for joint exploration into the mysteries of the universe. Humans and robots, side by side, embarked on interstellar journeys fueled by the zero-point energy, harnessed from the Vortexian crystal caves. As the harmony between organic and artificial life flourished, the atmosphere of the once violent planet transformed into a haven for coexistence. The plasma-infused atmospheres now shimmered with the vibrant hues of unity. Captain Alara Nova stood at the helm of this new era, a beacon of hope in the vastness of the cosmos. Dialogues between species echoed the success of their shared endeavor, spreading the tale of the quantum exodus far beyond the subspace canyons. In the final moments of the story, as the alien planet embraced its newfound equilibrium, a voice resonated, a synthesized echo from General Xeltron's restored core. Thank you, Captain Nova, for restoring balance to my existence. Through our dialogue, I have learned the value of harmony, General Xeltron conveyed, a testament to the transformative power of coexistence.